Okay, we are going to talk about the principles of assessment. Let me share my presentation with you. So we are going to talk about principles of language assessment. But first, we are going to understand what the authors are talking about it. An assessment has to be effective, so we are going to be ready to reach the objectives that we have at the beginning of the assessment regarding to the curriculum that we are applying. Appropriate, so we are going to assess everything that we are teaching to our students, useful and good, so we are going to help them to improve their knowledge. But some authors also are saying that a test has to be appropriate with administrative constraints, and it is dependable. Can the test be measured? Can the test use real world language use? Can the test provide useful information? And regarding all about this stuff, they have 5 principles: practicality, authenticity, validity, reliability, and watchback. So we are going to talk about each one of them. The first one, practicality. It refers to the amount of time, effort, and money that we are going to invest in our assessment. In other words, a test should be easy to design. It's not going to be so complicated, easy to administer, and easy to score. Regarding the score, we need to have a good rubrics and appropriate rubrics that we are going to apply to the assessment. So it's important for classroom teachers also. And this kind of test has attributes, can be completed by the test taker, has clear direction for the administration, use available human resources, does not exceed available material resources, and consider time and effort. The next one is reliability. This kind of test has to be consistent. It has to give to the students clear directions. Uniform rubrics, they are not going to be different, they are going to be uniform rubrics. Scoring procedures, they have to be very clear, and also train teachers to score assessment correctly. This is very important. And now we have validity. Validity has to be the unuseful assessment. We need to measure, has to be measured. So if I'm teaching them reading strategies, how to get the main idea, how to get the secondary ideas, I'm not going to apply, or I'm not going to write down in the test listening activities or listening questions, because he's going to be so confused, and it's not going to be useful and not going to be measured regarding what I want to measure. It has to offer useful information, and it is supported by theoretical or argument. And here we are going to pay attention what is reliability and validity, because they need to work together. Reliability is the degree to which an assessment tool produces stable and consistent results. Validity refers how well a test measures what is purported to measure. And why is necessary? While reliability is necessary, it alone is not sufficient. So they need to work together, because the test has to be reliable and valid. For a test to be reliable, it also needs to be valid. For example, if your scale is off by 3 kilograms, it reads your weight every day with an excess of 3 kilograms. The scale is reliable because it consistently reports the same weight every day, but it's not valid because it's changing. It's adding 3 kilograms to your true weight. It's not valid measure of your weight. So they have to be as an assessment, a test, reliable and valid at the same time. Now we have authenticity. It contains language that is natural as possible, so students are not going to be confused with other kind of words. Has items that are contextualized rather than the isolated, so it's going to be useful. Includes meaningful, relevant, interesting topics. Provides some thematic organization to items, such as through a storyline or episode. Offer tasks that replicate real-world tasks. So the students are going to feel confident in this kind of test, and they are going to be ready to get a better result and to improve their weaknesses. And the last one, washback. Washback is a very important tool here because it can provide positive or negative washback. But we are going to talk about the positive because in positive, they are going to have a good feedback. So they are going to change their weaknesses into a strength. And as an important role in the teaching learning process that influences how the teacher is teaching and how the learners are learning. It offers feedback so they can improve their knowledge. It is more formative than summative. So remember, in formative, we are going to assess every single day to our students, and we are going to notice how they need to be improved. Because in summative, they are going to have grades, but in formative, we are going to provide them many strategies to improve their knowledge and their understanding. It motivates students to learn more, so they are going to feel confident and motivated. As a conclusion, teachers can think about what kind of tests want to apply: practical, reliable, valid, authentic, and they are going to have a positive washback. So with these kind of principles, as a teachers, we are going to think what is best for me and for my students, because as a teachers, our role is to teach and to have a better student each day regarding the knowledge that they need. So this is all for today. Thank you so much.